So if you can just have one block close by when you lie down, that would be great. We will use our chair and we will use a strap or a pet leash or belt. So welcome, and I'm really happy to be here with everyone today. Start lying down if that feels acceptable to you, with your maybe with your knees bent, the soles of your feet at the edges of your mat, your knees knocked together, hand on a heart, hand on a belly, that restorative rest pose. But really any restful pose that will allow you to just take a few minutes to put aside today and focus on what's happening right here for the next hour that we have together. I'm really grateful for this time. Last week was a little chaotic because of various things. And guess what? This week was just as chaotic as I'm running around trying to get my little makeshift studio ready to teach class. I've got boxes to donate to Cancer Federation behind my little countertop there. So, that's what we have to do. So my theme is just maintain an even keel, even when things seem to be chaotic, to find that steadiness, that evenness, so that we can navigate life successfully, that we can even navigate this yoga class successfully. So breathe in, steady breath in, steady breath out. And maybe you choose to breathe through your nose, maybe you breathe through your mouth, but breathe in power and stability. Exhale out anything that doesn't serve you from this week, from today, or maybe even from the past few minutes. Breathe in, steady. And breathe out, smooth. Stay on your back with your next inhale. Pull your right knee up into your chest and extend your left knee down, left leg straight down on your mat, or you can bend it if you want, and just rock your right knee from side to side and get a little openness of your right hip. And then lying on your back, extend your right leg up towards the ceiling and bend your left leg for a little support. So right leg straight up. You can hold onto the back of your right thigh and just point and flex your right foot. So inhale, point, exhale, flex, inhale, point, exhale, flex, inhale, point, exhale, flex. And now keep that left leg grounded, the left foot grounded. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh, going for the supine pigeon or supine figure 4 on your mat. So right ankle over your left thigh, and you can circle your hands around the back of your left thigh if that feels good. Maybe even lift up your left foot, flex your right foot. Maybe use your right elbow to kind of encourage your right knee forward. And take a breath in and out. In, just rest your head on your mat. I'm not doing that. Do as I say, not as I do. And out. If you lifted your left foot, put it back down, uncross your legs, reach for your block. Hopefully it's close by. Place it in between your thighs and squeeze the block. Find activation of your inner thigh muscles. Both knees are bent, the soles of your feet on your mat, and we're going to do a bridge pose with our block in between our thighs, hands along your sides. Inhale, bridge pose, lift up your hips, squeeze the block, just look straight up at the ceiling, maybe send your chest towards your chin and hold it, but don't hold your breath. Hold up your hips for 3 and 2 and 1. Lower down upper, middle, and lower back. Remove the block, put it to the side because we're going to do one more on the other side. But before we do that, first bend your, or actually straighten your right leg now towards your mat and pull your left knee in and rock your left knee from side to side. Or you can circle it if that feels better, whatever allows you a little opening in your left hip. Now bend your right leg, place the sole of your right foot on your mat, extend your left foot up towards the ceiling, maybe with your hands around your left thigh, and inhale, point your left foot, exhale, flex. Your left leg can certainly be bent as much as feels right for you. Inhale, point, exhale, flex. Inhale, point, exhale, flex. Inhale, point, exhale, flex. Now take your left ankle, cross it over your right thigh for the supine pigeon or supine figure 4, your choice, whether you keep your arms at your sides, whether you choose to lift up your right foot, flex your left foot, whether you choose to circle your arms around your left side, do whatever feels best for you. Get a little opening on the outside of your left hip. If you lifted your right foot, put it back down. Grab for your block again, uncross your legs, plant both feet hip distance apart on your mat. Put the block in between your thighs, squeeze the block. Inhale, bridge pose, squeeze the block, lift your hips. Lift your chest towards your chin, look straight up at the ceiling, keep breathing. One more breath in and exhale, lower your upper, your middle, and your lower back. Remove the block, heel toe your feet to the edges of your mat, knock your knees together, and windshield wiper your knees from side to side, slowly or quickly, whatever feels best for you. And heel toe your feet back to the center, hip distance apart. Lift your hips a little, tuck your tail, and push the small of your back down, hands behind your head. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift your chest, keep your elbows spread wide and hold that for 3 and 2, belly button to spine, and 1. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, and take a full body stretch. Arms overhead, arch your back. reach in opposite directions, and then either bend your knees and rock and roll up to a seat or turn to one side, push yourself up to a seat. And we are now ready for our Y for C spine warm up. Have your block nearby. You may even want both blocks. If you sit cross-legged with your blocks underneath your thighs, that's fine. Or you can sit on your chair too. That would be absolutely fine as well. And start with your hands on your knees. We'll do our Y for C spine warm up. Nice straight spine, belly is tucked in. Lift the crown of your head, shoulders are down, away from your ears. Inhale, seated cow, roll your shoulders back, heart is forward, gaze is forward, activate the muscles of your upper back. Belly is active. One more breath in for seated cow. Exhale, seated cat. Round your shoulders forward. Pull your belly button towards your spine and your chin towards your chest. Stretch out your back muscles. Inhale, seated mountain. You know where this is going. Arms up, palms face each other. Reach your fingertips up to the sky. Shoulders are down, but fingertips up. Biceps right next to your ears. Exhale, right hand down by your hip. Inhale, left arm stretches up, and exhale, side bend to the right. Roll out your neck down towards your hand, up towards your elbow crease, if that feels good. And inhale, both arms up. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, right arm stretches up. Exhale, side bend left. Ground both sits bones. Roll out your neck if that feels good. Drop your left shoulder down. Reach your right fingertips towards the left. Inhale, right hand comes down, left hand to the outside of your right thigh. Exhale, left hand down at your hip. Inhale, lengthen your spine up towards the ceiling straight, and exhale, twist to the right. Maybe look over your right shoulder. Shoulders stay down. Slide your shoulder blades down your back. As you inhale, reach your head up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, twist. Inhale, right hand towards the outside of your left thigh. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, lengthen your spine up straight, and exhale, twist left. With the inhale, lengthen and lift. With your exhale, twist. Belly tight. Inhale, back to center, mountain pose, arms sweep up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Press your thumbs into your sternum. Breath in and out. Inhale, lift your sternum towards your thumbs. Exhale, let it go. Smooth, steady breath. Inhale and exhale. Reach behind you, stretch your legs forward, bounce out your knees if you'd like. Change the cross of your legs. We'll flow breaths and movements, and we've got just a few other little bonus things to do. Legs are crossed. We'll flow breaths and movement for our Y for C spine warm up. Hands start on your knees. Inhale, cow. Roll your shoulders back. Spread your heart. Exhale, cat. Round it forward. Inhale, mountain pose. Arms shoot up. Exhale, right hand goes down. Inhale, reach up left. Exhale, side bend right. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, left hand, right thigh. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, right hand to outside of left knee. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. I have to mess up at least once each class. Inhale, mountain, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center, breath in and out. Inhale and exhale. One more flow of breath to movement, hands on your knees. Inhale, cow, stretch your collarbones. Exhale, cat, curl it in. Inhale, mountain, arms up. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, side bend right. Inhale, seated mountain. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, stretch upright. Exhale, side bend left. Inhale, left hand outside of right thigh. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, stretch it up. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, right hand, left thigh. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, back to center. Sweep your arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Breathe in and out. One more breath in. Smooth, easy breath and out. Great. Let's change the cross of our legs one more time. So reach back and bounce out your legs. And now borrow one of your blocks here for just some opening of our shoulders. We did in our first lying down, we did quite a bit with legs and hips. So we don't want to neglect our shoulders because we want to maintain an even keel and have balance and be smooth. So take your block and put it in between your palms, and you can hold it at arm's length, just straight out. And we're just going to do some steering wheel rotation. So inhale, one hand is up, the other is down. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, other way. Exhale, back to center and push, squeeze the block. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more each way. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Great job. Okay, one more thing with the block. Let's just maybe rotate our arms, internal and or external and internal rotation here. So now this last is, I'll show it sideways, holding again the block in between your palms, but stretch it all the way up. Palms are facing each other, block is in between. Take an inhale here, and the exhale, bend your elbows to 90 degrees and place the block. It's not behind your head, but it's just behind there. So it's an elbow bend. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, bend. Inhale, up. Exhale, bend. And now we're going to add a little shoulder action. Inhale, raise it up and lift your shoulders up. So it's like stretching it up, and exhale, bend it and shoulders go down. Inhale, straighten, lift up your arms, lift up your shoulders. Exhale, bend your elbows and slide your shoulders down. One more each way. Inhale, lift your shoulders up. Exhale, bend and slide your shoulders down. Great job. Again, external, internal rotation, and maybe even a couple of shoulder rolls would feel really nice. Up and back, and then back and forward. Up and forward. Great job. And let's take our chin to our chest, right ear to right shoulder. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, left ear, left shoulder. One more each way. Go at your pace. Link your breath to your movement. And when you are ready, make your way to tabletop hands and knees. And if you are not able to stand on your knees, take your chair. So your tabletop hands and knees will be using the sides of the seat of your chair as your tabletop. But if you are able, fold up your mat to give your knees a little extra padding, and that may be helpful. So that you're kneeling on a double mats for a little extra cushioning, and we won't need our blocks immediately, so just have those at the top of your mat. Just come to tabletop, and we're going to challenge our core as well as other things, but we're nice and warmed up. So tabletop hands and knees, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Inhale, full cow pose. Lift your tail, drop your belly, shoulders are back. Gaze is forward, but not too far up. Don't jack your head back. And create a U shape in your spine. Exhale, cat, curl it in, push your palms into your mat, and spread out that space in between your shoulders. Inhale back to neutral, and you have a choice of either full plank, step back to full plank and rock your shoulders over your wrists, or you can choose plank on your knees. So whatever you choose, rock forward and just have a straight line from your crown of your head through your shoulders, through your hips, through your knees. So aim for a straight line rather than curling it up or sagging down. We want a nice straight line. So plank is either on your knees with your shoulders slightly in front of your wrists, or full plank on your feet. That's your inhale. And then your exhale, everybody put their knees down, child's pose. So slide your hips back. Hips can actually sink all the way down towards your heels, or that's child's pose, or puppy pose is if you walk your hands forward, stick your backside in the air, and hips are stacked above your knees. So whatever feels better. Get a little stretch in your shoulders, the outside of your shoulders, your chest, and your head is in between your hands. And breathe here in and out. One more breath in and out. So we are going to flow that now, breath to movement. Inhale, cow, exhale, cat, inhale, plank, exhale, child's pose or puppy pose. So we have our modifications going, and we'll take it at your own pace. Toes can be tucked or untucked. Inhale, cow, drop your belly. Exhale, cat, curl it in. Inhale, plank on your knees or on your toes. Exhale, child's pose or puppy pose. Breath here in and out. Let's keep it smooth and let's go at our own pace. Breath to movement, starting from tabletop. Inhale, cow, drop your belly. Exhale, cat, curl it in. Inhale, plank on your knees or your toes. Exhale, child's pose or puppy pose. Take a breath in and out. We'll do one more full cycle and do whatever serves you. From tabletop, inhale, cow, roll your shoulders back. Exhale, cat, chin towards your chest. Inhale, plank, rock forward, and exhale, child's pose. Hands and knees, or puppy pose with your backside up in the air. Stretch and breathe. Smooth inhale, smooth exhale. Great job. Back to tabletop. And now we do need our blocks. So take your blocks at whatever height serve you. I think medium height for now, but I think you're going to want higher height coming up. So either medium or high height, hands on your blocks. And from tabletop, we'll start with our right leg. Inhale, right leg back and flex your right foot. And we're going to do a little lift. Exhale, lift. Exhale, lift. Exhale. One more inhale and exhale. Bend your right leg. Step in between your blocks. You can get your right hand involved. Now coming into gate pose. So take both blocks inside your right foot, and then we're going to walk our blocks towards the left. And spin on your back knee, on your left knee, so that your shin is parallel to the short edge of your mat. So that's going to be, your foot is going to be at the right side of your mat. Your knee is going to be towards the left side of your mat. Now, take your weight onto your blocks and straighten up and straighten your right leg, your front leg. So we're going to gate pose. This is so fun. Your weight is primarily on your left knee, and your left calf is parallel to the short side of your mat. Take an inhale, sweep your left arm up towards the ceiling, and hold on to your block with your right hand. Inhale, and exhale, gate pose. Take a little side bend towards your extended right leg. Spin your heart open, belly is tight. Use your block in your right hand for stability. Inhale, reach your left arm up, and exhale, take it towards your right leg. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, take it towards your right leg. Inhale, lift your left arm, and exhale, take both hands down to your blocks, highest setting. Walk your blocks now towards the back of your mat, the folded part of your back of your mat, and take your left block near your left knee, or maybe about a foot away from your left knee. And now we're coming to modified plank pose. Right leg is still straight. Inhale, raise your right arm now, reach towards the sky, and exhale, take a side bend to the left, supporting yourself on your block with your left hand. Inhale, raise it up, and exhale, extend. Inhale, up, exhale, extend. Inhale, raise it up. Exhale, take your right hand down to your block and walk both of your blocks back to the front of your mat. Bend your right leg. Now pivot on your back knee, your left knee. So now your left foot points straight back, and frame your right foot with your hands, with your blocks. And take a breath in here and out. Inhale, press into your blocks, and exhale back to tabletop, hands and knees with your hands on your blocks. And we'll do that whole thing with the other side. So hopefully you are all still with me. I can't see puzzled faces. I'm hoping there are not puzzled faces. I'm trying to use my words as best as I can. And, that's all we're trying to do. Let's keep an even keel and not get frustrated, even if we're not doing it perfectly, we meaning myself included. Inhale, left leg back, and we'll pulse. Exhale, lift. Exhale, lift. One more inhale, lift, and exhale, bend your left leg, step in between your blocks. So now we're going to turn to the other side of our mat. So take both blocks with your hands inside your left foot and turn to the right side of your mat. Walk your blocks back. and spin on your right knee so that your right shin is parallel to the short edge of your mat. Walk your blocks towards the back of your mat and straighten now your left foot. Take your left block towards the inside of your left thigh and inhale, raise up your right arm for gate pose. Inhale, stretch it up. Exhale, fold it and side bend towards your extended left leg. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, right hand down to your blocks. Now walk your blocks towards the back of your mat, and your weight will be now on your left block, close to your left hip, or maybe about a foot away from your left hip. So this is our modified side plank now. Inhale, left arm straight up. Exhale, extend it over towards your right. Inhale, left arm straight up. Exhale, extend it over your ear. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, extend. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, take your left hand to your blocks. Walk your blocks back, bend your left leg, and pivot on your right knee so your right foot points towards the back of your mat again. Frame your left knee with your blocks. So blocks on either side of your left knee. Inhale, push into your blocks, and exhale, tabletop, hands and knees. Take a breath here, in and out. Awesome job. You know, I'm always looking for feedback to see what you think of the crazy things that I come up to do. We're going to come to standing now, and we're going to face the long side of our mat. So unfold your mat if you did fold it for that part, and you can face the long side of your mat. And take your chair. This is going to take a little bit. Take your chair and place it at the long side of your mat with your seat facing you. So I think I'm going to just do that full on. So mat is facing the side. The long side is facing the camera. And we're also going to take our strap. So chair faces the long side of your mat with the seat facing you. And I guess I'm just going to turn or move that over a little bit so that you can see what I'm doing. So first thing, take your strap, and we'll just do a little forward fold with the bind. We don't need the chair for this one. So stand with your feet hip distance apart. Feet are pointing in the same direction as your knees. Belly is tight. Tuck your tail. And the strap is, grab the strap with your palms facing down, only it's behind you. So, so your palms are facing behind you. The backs of your hands are facing forward. Take an inhale, slide your knuckles down and take just a tiny little back bend. Inhale and exhale, fold forward with a flat back, soft bend in your knees, and maybe raise up your arms. Maybe pull your strap apart, but look straight down with a flat back. Lift your arms for 3 and 2 and 1. Inhale, rise back up, lower your arms, and rotate your arms out and in. So next, we don't need our chair for this one either. stand facing your camera. Inhale, mountain pose, arms reach up, palms face each other, and now rotate your palms so they face forward. And exhale, sweep your arms down to your sides. Inhale, sweep your arms up so your thumbs touch. Exhale, lower, and we're going to add some leg action. Inhale for mountain pose, arms up, thumbs touch, palms face, and exhale, arms sweep down, bend your knees for chair pose modification. And pause here, tuck your tail, straight spine, shoulders are down. Inhale, mountain pose, arms sweep up. Exhale, chair, arms are down. Inhale, mountain, arms up. Exhale, chair, arms down. One more each way. Inhale, mountain, arms up. Exhale, chair, arms go down. Inhale, straighten your legs, and exhale, rotate, and maybe prance it out just a little bit. Okay, here is where we're going to use our chair. Standing at the side of your mat, and these are poses that you know, so I don't know that you really need to see my legs. You know all of these. It's star, side bend, star, and then we're going to do a forward fold and rest our hands on the chair. So maybe I'll come this way. I think I'm going to come this way so you can see a little better. So toes out, heels in. Inhale, star, arms up, palms face towards the front. Exhale, side bend right. Right hand goes down, slide your right hand down your right thigh and lift your left arm up. Inhale, back to star. Exhale, bow forward and take your hands to your chair. And pause here. You can take your toes out. You can take your toes parallel, your feet parallel, and just pause with using that support of that chair may just allow you a little more freedom and a little more stability with your standing wide-legged forward fold, your prasarita. And we're going to pause here for the first time. Maybe you even want to take your weight down to your forearms, but keep your back flat. So we're not really rounding. We're just using the chair. So 3 more breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, if you came down to your chair, come back up to star. And exhale, we got a side bend to the other side now. Left side, reach your right arm up and over. So here's our flow, and we just flow breath to movement, so it's not a deep prasarita. Inhale, star. Exhale, side bend right. Inhale, star. Exhale, prasarita to the chair. Inhale, star. Exhale, side bend left. Inhale, star. And exhale, hands to heart center. Walk your feet together. Take a breath here. In and out. One more breath in and out. Our balance pose is also with the chair, and it's Warrior 3. And that is a very, very strong pose. And first of all, the name warrior, you know, who doesn't want to be a warrior? We all want to be warriors and have that strength and stability. So Warrior 3 with a chair, if you are on the short side, as I am, you will have your chair with the seat facing you at the side of your, at the top of your mat. If you are tall, then turn the chair around and use the back of your chair for stability. So either way, you're going to stand 1.5 to 2 feet away from your chair, and start by bending your knees and grab either the sides of your chair or the back of your chair and rock forward. Start to ground into your left foot and raise up your right foot straight behind you. You can keep a little bend in your standing leg. Point your back toes straight down. So right toes go straight down. Right hip is level with left. Find your even keel. Find your stability. Create a T shape in your body for 3 and 2 and 1. Take a little bend in your standing leg and pendulum up, right leg down, body up, and prance it out. We'll do the same with the other side. So stand 1.5 to 2 feet away from either the seat of your chair or the back of your chair. Bend your knees, grab onto your chair for support. Look down at your chair, start to lift your left leg straight back. Keep that micro bend in your standing right leg, but flex your left foot and find that stability. Drop your left hip. Hips are square. You're looking straight down at your chair. Create the T shape in your body for 3 and 2 and 1. And slowly start to pendulum. Left foot down, torso up. Bend your knees and prance that out. Let's try one more time with each leg, and then we'll be ready to sit down on our mat for our cool down. So starting to ground into your left foot, bend your knees, grab onto your chair. Lean forward, lift your right foot, right toes stay down. And just bend your elbows so that your chest and your right leg are forming the top of the T for 3 and 2 and 1. Slowly straighten your arms, micro bend your standing leg, lower your right leg, and prance it out. On the other side, ground into your right leg, bend your knees, grab the back of your chair, bend your elbows, lift your left leg straight back, toes are pointing down. And we hold it for 3 and 2 and 1. Slowly come back to neutral and prance that out and make your way down to a seat. You can use your chair to get down safely to your seat. We don't need blocks, although if you like blocks, you can certainly use those. Extend your feet forward, and I am going to move my chair out of the way. Not that I need all that room, but I'm pretending I'm tall. Extend both legs straight, and then bend your right leg. So the sole of your right foot is firmly on your mat inside your left leg. I'm going to go back to a little bit of an angle again. So bend your right leg, sole of your right foot is inside your left thigh. Left leg can extend and can be bent too, but grab onto your right knee with both hands. Lift your chest, straighten your spine, then hold onto your right knee with your left elbow. Inhale, straight spine. Exhale, twist right. Reach back with your right hand. On the inhale, maybe pull your belly in to make a little more room for the exhale and the twist. Inhale, come back to center, extend both legs forward with as much of a bend as you'd like, but straighten your spine, maybe stop and remove the skin or the flesh out from underneath your sits bones, straight spine, inhale, reach your heart forward, and exhale, walk your hands down the front of your legs, bend your knees as much as you like, heart is forward, spine is straight, and as you inhale, lead your heart forward. As you exhale, maybe get a little deeper. And inhale, walk your hands back up. Now keep your right leg bent, bend your left leg into your chest, sole of your left foot inside your right thigh. Inhale to straighten your spine, pull your belly in, grab onto your left knee with your right elbow, straight spine, inhale, exhale, twist left. Shoulders stay down and breathe. Inhale back to center this time. Bound angle pose or Badakanasana, soles of your feet together. You can use your blocks for support on your thighs if that's helpful. Feet can be close or far away. Keep a straight spine as you inhale. Lengthen your heart towards your toes, and exhale, maybe fold. But if there's no fold yet, that's okay. That'll come. Keep your breath steady and focused. Inhale, come back up, and exhale, find your way down onto your back. You can either stretch your legs forward, reach your arms forward, and use your core to slowly lower down, or you can use your blocks, bend your knees, and find your way, walk your blocks to one side, come to one side, and lie down on your back for one more bridge pose. So bend your knees, the soles of your feet on your mat. Feet are hip distance apart. Inhale, lift your hips, bridge pose, and remember how it felt with that block, and be thankful that you don't have to have the block now, but imagine there is one there. Squeeze your knees together. One more breath in, and exhale, lower your upper, your middle, and your lower back. Heel toe your feet to the edges of your mat. Knock your knees together and windshield wiper from side to side once more. Inhale, reach your feet up towards the ceiling for happy baby. Bend your knees, stamp the soles of your feet up on the ceiling. Split your knees, grab the insides or outsides of your feet. Maybe rock gently from side to side. How much of your spine can make contact with your mat? Now draw both knees into your chest. Extend your left leg long on the mat. Squeeze your right knee in towards your armpit, your axilla. Breath in and exhale. Travel your right knee off to the left. Grab it with your right hand. Maybe slide your bottom hip, your right hip, so it's underneath your left. Maybe extend your left arm out to the side, palm facing down, and just see how much of a twist you want to do today. Supine twist, so good for our final wringing out of our intestines, our last bit of flexibility. And inhale, come back onto your back. Pull your left knee up, extend your right knee, right leg long. Inhale, left knee into your left armpit, and exhale, travel your left knee off to the right. Maybe your left hand goes out to the side, palm facing down. And maybe you even take a glance over towards the left for that final twist. And breathe in and out. And inhale back to center. Set up for your inversion or your resting pose. We've got maybe an extra minute, so if you'd like to go over to a wall, if you haven't done legs up the wall before, take your hips as close to the wall as you can and reach behind you. And as you lie down, it's a simultaneous lying down and lifting your legs. And then it's an adjustment to have your legs just resting on the wall. And you can even bend your legs if that feels good. And that allows the small of your back to make contact with the mat. So either legs straight up or legs bent. Or if you prefer, supported bridge. We've done a few bridges today, and this time put the block underneath your sacrum, that flat part of your spine. And just allow your front side of your body to melt. Or perhaps you prefer to just go straight to Shavasana or restorative rest. So take a few moments, either with your inversion or your rest. If you're in an inversion, come down to Shavasana and rest just for one few more breaths. and stay in your Shavasana as long as it serves you. Find that inner strength, find that stability, that evenness. If you're ready to move on with the rest of your day, start slowly, little movements in your fingers. Maybe spread out your toes and then crunch them in. Maybe circle your wrists or ankles. Please do take time for one last full body stretch. Arms overhead and point your toes. Stretch out the front part of your body. And then when you're ready, turn to one side and push yourself up to an easy seat where we can just take a few moments in gratitude and just remember that our community can be a great source of strength, can be a great way to turn us back to our even keel. We don't have to do it all by ourselves. Sometimes it feels that way, but we can rely on others to point us back towards true north, back to our even keel. So let's take our hands at heart center and take a community breath in gratitude, and thank him, be thankful for all that we have and all that we have yet to be. Take an inhale and exhale. We bow in gratitude and go with gratitude.